Well, what's up, guys? Matt here, getting ready to watch the second episode of the first season of Mr. Robot. The pilot episode was pretty goddamn good, I must say. Not that it's the peak of the show, or I'm expecting it to be the peak of the show. It's the first episode, but it's lived up to my expectations so far in the short sample size that I've been given. If you guys didn't tune into my first episode, I will repeat: this is one of my most hyped shows to watch, so I am insanely excited to watch every single minute of this supposed masterpiece. We got introduced to all the main characters: Elliot, Angela, this Tyrell guy that looks kind of creepy and scary. We're obviously, I don't know, we've been lured into a room with the top 1% of the top 1%. Or at least that's what they sort of overlaid with the monologue or dialogue in the first scene of the episode. So I do have to wonder the motives here, whether, like, what organization or mindset, ideology this Tyrell guy and the people around him are loyal to, or how they're going to interact with Elliot. I will say the highlight of the first episode by far was the main character, Elliot. Specifically, his inner dialogue was so goddamn good. Again, it's only been one episode, so I'm not going to, like, crown a new king, but, like, for me, when I think of, like, perfect inner monologue, I think of someone like Dexter, and already I see the potential for Elliot to either get to that level or surpass it. And I think it's a pattern in a lot of TV where someone who's not all there has the best inner monologue, because seeing people with fucked up thoughts and problems and issues and the sort of, like, burns and fizzles inside, it's excellent. But I'm ready to watch this episode. If you guys like the video, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reaction up on Patreon, and if you check the comments, I'll probably say what episode I'm on there right now, so please check that out. And the most important thing, if you like the content that I make on the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It really helps me out. Let's get into the episode. What is it? Is this like an invitation? Is it a challenge? Do I get a seat? Goddamn.
Give a man a gun and he can rob a bank. Or give a man a bank and he can rob the world.
That's a banger quote.
Expression, actually.
I like that. I don't know.
But still, I like it. For the same reason most people hate it, because to me it means that power belongs to the people that take it. It's nothing to do with their hard work, strong ambitions, and rightful qualifications now. The actual
This music is fantastic.
often the only thing that's necessary. I'm sorry to bring you in like this. Technically, what we're doing might be considered illegal.
Just a little bit, but it's fine.
Surrounded by 11 of our most annoying lawyers.
Damn.
Elliot Alderson.
Alderson.
I want to offer you a position here at Evil Corp. I want you to head our cyber...
This shit's in his head.
Except I can't officially offer you anything since we have this non-compete with your employer, Allsafe. But if you do this in your own accord, when you do this, you'll be a multi-millionaire within the next 5 years. What do you say?
Is this a dream, or what is this? Okay.
Can I think about it?
Gentlemen, I need a room.
What did he actually say? Did he say all the same stuff, just not the Evil Corp part? He's such an so unreliable. I really like it. I don't know what the fuck to believe, or...
I should track down these hackers out there, just a thing. In a way, it's kind of...
So he obviously knows that, like, he took him down, Terry. Ugh, this guy.
You know, by the end of the quarter, we're going to revamp our entire network and consolidate our security protocols. We're going to handle everything internally. Which means all of our vendors, including Allsafe, will be cut loose. And it's no secret that once Allsafe loses us as a client,
Going to Kapui.
and when that happens, I want you to be where you belong. Here with me. This is an important choice you're making.
Is it a ploy to get him closer because he knows what he's capable of, or does he actually genuinely believe that he's just really good at his job? He obviously knows he pulled some shit with Terry. This is a fucking great shot.
I think I'm happy where I am.
If he does take this position agreement, it would be the perfect shot to take him apart from the inside, but...
Well, I thought I'd ask.
Is he going to try to blackmail him at some point? By that I mean Tyrell blackmailing Elliot because he knows he pulled some shit. Dude, this music is incredible. I can already predict in this show there's going to be at some point some big hacking scene where Elliot takes over control of something big and it's going to have this fucking perfect symphony music in the background. When was this made? Like, what? I don't have a problem with it, but over the screen, like, casting details is weird.
Oh, there's no.
Mr. X. Oh, this guy.
Ever seen JFK? Oliver Stone movie?
Nope.
Sir, I gotta be honest, that's embarrassing. Do
Sorry.
yourself a favor and watch it. And pay for Christ's sake. Anyway, you can call me Mr. Sutherland for now.
Do I gotta watch that movie? Is that important to the themes and ideologies in this, or is it just a one-off joke?
Alright.
He's just such a creeper. I hate it when your employers get to take a hint.
Fucking losers. You're a goddamn clown car.
3,000 rooms in my apartment. Hey, are you okay?
Dude, this show looks beautiful. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Something feels different than other shows that I've watched.
Shayla.
No, Elliot. Promises matter, okay? I take this shit to heart.
Hey! A responsible and respectful drug dealer. We appreciate that.
Oh my god.
Don't cave.
Fine, but you have to promise me you won't do a lot till I get your installments. Okay? I'll go see Fernando later or something. I have to say it.
I promise.
Nope. What was the dog's name again? Flipper.
What? You think I forgot
Flipper and
about you?
QWERTY.
Trust me,
That's a great shot! I'm sorry for being repetitive, guys.
we gotta get to work. Hacking Tyrell Wellick, you'd think he'd be tricky, but it wasn't. Evil Corp's
Wow.
servers, they haven't patched anything since.
But it's probably fake, being honest.
Vacation, his password was
It's
just
too
his wife's
easy.
maiden name and sweet
It's too simple.
6. 1/6 away from the obvious, but still, this is bad new practice.
It's sort of luring him in.
His life, it's nice, happy, perfect.
Too perfect.
This doesn't make sense.
It's a front.
Did he know I was gonna hack him?
Of course, dude, you hack everyone.
Did he let me? I'm gonna need to wipe everything.
Damn. Holy shit. God damn! The crazy thing is, I purposefully chosen to go into this show, but I'm really not technologically advanced at all. It's a wonder I'm even able to upload these fucking videos. I tell you what, it took me a goddamn while. But shit, really? Is that what you need to do? You motherfucker, Flipper. I heard that shit. I went like PTSD. I heard the dog piss. Something pissing, and I was like, oh my god, where is it at? Don't look at me like that. Fucking, what's going on? What, I'm a celebrity now that I handle shit?
Terry Colby's arrest is on everyone's mind. Screen might as well be the same thing nowadays. How do I go back to work after this? How can I focus?
Lloyd. We gonna have some more focus on Lloyd?
Again, what's he waiting for? Did I just destroy a man's life for
No, it's a test. He's waiting.
Talk to HR about a salary bump for you.
Hey!
Take the raise. It's not going to be much, but it's the best I can do right now. Elliot, you saved the company.
Dare I say, I mean, obviously they owe him a lot, but good company. An unforced raise.
Why didn't you tell me about the DAT file? You could have come in here at any time before the meeting to say you found something, but you didn't. I gotta be honest. I found that kind of curious.
Oh, damn.
I didn't know what I had. It could have easily been a junk file.
Gideon gonna be on our ass, too?
Never sure about anything unless there's something to be sure about.
And you don't know me that well.
Dude, these shots this episode have been great.
Regardless,
They
I
feel...
still need you to stay on it now more than ever.
I don't know if I'm reading it correctly, but the way they cut away from the main conversation, it sort of adds to his antisocialness, if that makes sense. Like he's blocking himself away.
A twist. You're usually the one a step ahead of me. They hit the mother lode during the breach. Potentially terabytes worth of emails and files.
Yeah, man.
They're threatening to dump everything unless the FBI frees Colby. They released the video this morning.
Damn. Damn.
Hello, Evil Corp. We are F Society. Over the years, we've
Wow, this is a public sort of...
abuse of the poor, your corruption of government,
I'm telling you, I'm getting Death Note vibes.
and ordinary citizens, all for the sake of profit. This is why we at F Society have decided you must die.
Damn.
We are malicious and hostile. We do not compromise. We are relentless. We will not stop until every...
It kind of does sound like Mr. Robot.
We are also not without mercy. Our latest hunt was our last warning. Meet our demands and we will consider not destroying. First, release our leader, Terry Colby.
Oh, it's the perfect goddamn...
Third, dissolve your corporation and donate all your assets to charities around the world. This proposal is non-negotiable. The people are realizing...
I mean, they obviously know this isn't gonna work. I would assume they're just trying to get, like, a fan base.
Play it again.
Yo, my album just dropped.
What's up?
Hey, congrats, man. Allsafe is all over the internet today because of you. Dude, we should celebrate. We have this group
Get the fuck away from me. Stop talking to me.
a couple we were going with totally bailed.
The way they keep cutting... Again, I don't know... I don't even know if I'm good at explaining it, but dude, he is so goddamn paranoid.
Yeah? Awesome.
But it's like he sections himself off during conversations.
Yo, you look like a beautiful couple. Yo, my album just dropped. You like
Well, how the fuck is that connected?
lyrical, poetic. Yo, your girl will like this, my man, I swear.
Bro, you've been
Does that CD like have...
now. You know, I'll take it if you leave us alone.
Thank you.
All right?
Does that have some... I don't know the words. A virus? That's what I'm looking for.
Data dumps. Releasing Terry Colby. None of this makes sense.
It's sort of a... It's like a random jumble of plans. Like, they want chaos, maybe.
To call in sick and lie low for...
It obviously looks like a woman, but... It's... it's Mr. Robot. I keep wanting to say Mr. X now that Sutherland said...
I'm stealing your clothes. My dress has cum stains on it.
Ill?
Jesus.
Okay, my bad.
My stuff is just in the washer regardless for the time being. Oh, by the way, your dog shat on your bed. You gotta walk that thing.
Flipper, what the fuck, dude?
For a while. She probably needs a walk or something.
Why did you... I mean, you obviously just... shouldn't have taken the dog.
I don't live anywhere at the present. Dusho's dating proposed to me. Can you believe?
What are we, like, best fucking friends now? What the hell?
Gotta go back, tell Gideon everything. He'll understand, right?
It's tough to call someone crazy when you're like yourself, Elliot. No offense.
It's our thing. Quick!
Holy shit, dude.
Does she see them too?
What? I like to stay on my toes.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck to believe in. I love that about this.
Fine, I'll crash at Mobley's. Don't love dogs anyway. Especially ones that shit in your bed.
We ain't friends! We ain't best buds! Who the hell do you think you are?
I could be walking into a trap right now. We could be dead the second I walk through that door.
Come on, kid.
He's obviously very, very paranoid, but...
Big things.
Damn, is this actually the meetup spot? Hi, guys.
Okay.
Anyway, just...
This is the most ragtag group of people I've ever seen.
What's her deal?
She's a complicated woman. Most malware coders are, am I right?
Shut up at my
Sure, man.
apartment. Why does she know where I live?
Let's not focus on her. That'll be like entering a bad K-hole you'll never wake up from. Instead, I need you to focus on the next phase.
Why does he look so fucking cool?
That neat little ditty was Trenton's idea.
Trenton.
She may look innocent, but I'd be careful. She's got some Allah Akbar in her.
Okay.
While all that's going on, you will use
This is literally the most diverse group of people I've ever seen.
pressure causing a gas pipeline explosion, making Steel Mountain go kablooey along with Evil Corp's soul.
This man love eating and drinking.
Workers?
Dude, this shot is so interesting.
And they all die?
Well, give them a head start. Sound some alarms. They'll be fine.
Like, you would expect like a normal show to focus on the dialogue and the action.
Because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. This is war. People will die. C'est la mort.
Damn. I want to know his origin, how he became so sort of...
Plane's worm will kick into high gear at the U.S. data center, which you helped us to install. Thank you very much.
Confident.
Yes or no? Are you gonna act or not?
Yo. You've been staring at a computer screen way too long, homie. That's not that binary.
Isn't it? Sure, there are grays. When you come right down to it, at its core, beneath every choice, is either a one
Oh my... This music in the back, this fucking dialogue.
thing or you don't. You walk out that door, you...
Look at that shot right there. Like...
Which means you do not come
Like,
back.
this shit could be all in his head and I would believe it.
You're a part of this. You become a zero. If you stay, you want to change the world? You become a yes. You become a one. So I'll ask you again. Are you a one or a zero?
An innocent man's in prison because of what I
Well, let's
did.
not kid ourselves.
Innocent.
This isn't even about my revolution.
Dude.
This is about how those bastards slowly killed your father and how you wished he'd done something about it, but he didn't. Because he was a zero. Just like you're being right now.
Dude, he's like perfectly handcrafted as fucking posse, I would assume.
This was a mistake. I gotta turn them in. Should I turn them in? Will I get into trouble? Shit, she's right. I'm culpable now. No, we're culpable. You're in this with me. So start thinking of solutions now.
Dude, it's like we're his brain, if that makes any sense.
Shayla?
Shayla's the neighbor. Right? No, Shayla... Wait, Shayla also the drug dealer?
Just need to talk to Shayla.
I didn't recognize her.
Girl. She in the tub.
Dead?
Shayla. Yo, she'll be out in a minute.
Yo, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Keep talking to me like that, man.
Sit and wait if you want.
I think we should check on her, make sure she's alright.
You a funny dude. I like you. And don't be rude. Sit down and chill.
Oh, there's the dog.
Probably even convince yourself you ain't an addict. Oh, shit. Forgot to introduce myself.
Fernando Guerra, Shayla Supply.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He cuts in at every fucking... Oh my god.
Aside from the massive amounts of money he spends on porn and webcams, he does all his...
Why do people pay for porn?
The fact that the cops have...
I love these cuts of the fact that he's literally like fucking investigated every single goddamn person. And he doesn't even... He's not listening to him.
I've thought about turning him in, but he's Shayla's only supplier. I take him down, I lose my drugs,
Yeah.
and with everything going on right now, I can't have that.
You get that dough.
So, hold on. So he's selfish as long as he benefits off of the illegalness. He's okay with it?
Well, you ain't never Googled it? And you gotta do that. The meaning of a person's name is important, bro.
Gift of God?
Yo, she good. She good. Trust me.
Why you grabbing like that, my man?
You remind me of me when I was younger.
Yeah.
Depressed and sullen. Matter of fact, tried to kill myself a couple of times.
We don't need your goddamn life story here, buddy.
I hated myself, man. Still do.
Thought that shit was a weakness for a long time.
Dude, these shots make me feel so uncomfortable. I feel like that's their purpose. Like something's always off.
You know, you're the only reason why I met Sheila. I'm the only nigga in town carrying everything, including your precious Suboxone. So, in a weird way,
He's not. Again, I don't want.
you brought her to me. Your star.
I don't really know the levels of hacking that he can do, or like the understanding behind it. But I mean, can't he just hack something and get some free drugs that way?
Now that we're friends, trust you respect this boundary. Feel me?
Dude, that shot is amazing. You don't challenge him.
That dude earlier today gave me that same look. One thing I gotta say is, it's a smart time to be scared, bro.
You nothing to me. You're nothing to this gentleman right here.
Sheila. Yeah. Wake up.
What you doing in here? You could have been drowned.
I don't know. I told them I needed your pills.
Did the dog shit somewhere?
Smoked a little.
You're having sex with him?
But he definitely does.
Okay,
Bury him. Bury him.
Stop. I'm not going anywhere. Hey.
What do you mean? Are you just gonna get away with it? You can't go back to him. Yeah, I don't need the pills. Just find someone else.
I can't. It gives me a really good deal on the split.
Yeah, but he just raped you.
There it is again, the invisible hand at work, controlling us, even if it pushes us past our threshold of pain.
Capitalism.
What if it does it again?
But it's crazy how controlling money is.
Do you mind sleeping here tonight?
Bitch, you gonna get us both killed.
Sure, I can try to find another dealer, but like Vera said, no one on the street steals Suboxone. I could go back to digitally counterfeiting scripts, but farmers spend a lot of dough protecting their wares. Most places only take...
Okay, they got answers for my questions.
Getting legit refills isn't realistic, and neither is being a junkie. So I quit cold turkey or let Vera exist. I know what you're thinking.
Cold turkey.
Obvious. Vera may have been groping Shayla before, but he's graduated to rape. Just like Shayla, he's left me no choice.
Dude, he's
not allowed to exist anymore.
It's dude, it's Hacker Dexter. That's what he is. Again, I don't want to. It's like Hacker Dexter at the quality of like a Wire. That would be my immediate sort of, or maybe Sopranos, because of the therapy. But that'd be my immediate sort of trajectory of this show.
How do we know if we're in control? No, we're not just making the best of what comes.
They keep repeating these shots.
We're trying to constantly pick between two options. Like your two paintings in the waiting room. Or Coke and Pepsi. McDonald's or Burger King.
Coke, McDonald's.
Or Honda.
No fucking clue.
Just out of focus enough. It's the illusion of choice. And half of us can't even pick our cable, our gas, electric, our health insurance. Even if we did, would it matter? Now, if our only option is Blue Cross or Blue Shield, what the fuck is the difference?
You gonna taunt him?
Our choices are prepaid for us a long time ago.
I'm sorry you feel you have no control.
Thought I was doing something good. It's part of this project. Thought I was gonna be part of something special.
This is whatever's going on is special, and you will join back, and you will. She looks familiar. Do I know her for something?
No.
I gotta look up her actress.
It turned out to be a mistake. Like everything else. What's the point? Right?
Might as well just do nothing. Might as well do nothing.
You've brought up this issue before. This issue of not feeling like you're in control. Do you remember? You talked about how he chose to do nothing when he was battling his cancer. You told him he could have fought the company that caused it. He could have told people about it. He could have sought better care than what he was getting.
Some people don't want that.
Maybe your father felt the same way as you do now. After all, like you said, what's the point?
It's different.
What's different is you found options, Elliot. That's the power you have. That's the control you own. You don't have to just take what life gives you.
Dude, this dialogue has been incredible so far.
Tell me what is going on with you. I cannot help you if you keep me in the dark.
Shut up!
Anytime he gets loud, I just immediately think he's going into the imagining part. But feels like he cracked something.
You've got bags under your eyes. You're yelling. You're jittery. For the last month, I have seen you slip into old patterns, old behaviors. What is going on?
Dude, like the inner struggle and like the mental anguish has been incredible so far.
He's still not answering.
Well, you just have to ask him tomorrow. Every time I try to play it or rip it,
It's a virus, you fucking idiot.
tip back out again.
He's not okay. He's acting so out of it at work today.
What are you doing? Okay. Good. not good. I thought it was clicking on the fucking link.
You saying something, babe?
Something's wrong.
Why are you doing this right in front?
Come on. It's ridiculous. He's always been a weirdo,
I'm
right?
really worried about him.
How are you gonna... why are you gonna let him call your best friend a fucking weirdo? Oh my god, dude. You fucking idiot. He's just obsessed with her? Or anyone, really. Is he just some sort of stalker, serial killer? Porn fiend? Is this stuff being like sold on the internet? Is this like, was this targeted for them and just any random person? They did say, Ali did say he kept coming up to them, but still. Dude, guys, I don't want to sound repetitive, and I don't know if some of you guys are getting annoyed. This show looks so goddamn beautiful.
I've never felt such a love, such a closeness, such a connection.
I found a way to do it without
Sit down.
How about we go get a fucking bench, not the goddamn rails? Oh my god. Well, that's what's wrong with the world right there.
got the backups without blowing up the pipeline.
You know, Elliot,
Resurrection?
I really feel like we resolved this thing between us. Didn't you walk away?
I did.
Didn't I say that if you walked away, you were no longer a part of this?
You're gonna change your mind just like I changed my mind.
I have a real plan.
If you want me to let you back in, there's an understanding we have to come to, right? A debt you have to pay, because remember, you walked away.
I thought you didn't believe in debts.
Not true. I believe in debts. I believe in erasing them. I want you to tell me about your father.
You're not gonna get into my head, man.
Dude, he is a cult of personality.
I don't know what you want me to say. We were close. Very close. He was my best friend. Worked at Evil Corp his whole life.
Oh, he did?
He's one of the best computer engineers they have.
I don't know if he said that, and I missed that last episode.
Why? One day he told me.
Yeah, they are fucking Evil Corp, goddamn.
Leukemia. Made me swear to never tell anyone.
Oh yeah, dude, this guy was personally handpicked. This wasn't like a random, he's good at his job. This was like a...
Months go by. He got sicker and sicker. Finally, I got so worried. Told my mom. When he found out, he got pissed. Started yelling. I remember I tried to hug him, tell him I'm sorry, and kept shoving me away. Shoved me so hard.
Oh.
It's out the window. I fell and I broke my arm.
Damn.
Never spoke to me after that.
Oh.
Even the night he died.
Ashamed?
I understand what it's like to lose a parent. It's heartbreaking.
Dude, these, look at these, someone's got to talk to me about these shots. How they don't fill up the
About what?
view correctly. I love it.
What you did to him, you ever think you deserved it?
I didn't do anything to him. I was trying to help him.
For betraying his trust?
I was 8 years old.
Pushing his goddamn buttons. Oh, you dirty! Oh my god.
You didn't commit to the sacred pact you formed.
He's not knocked out. He's probably running up the goddamn fucking... He's running up the stairs to go confront him about that shit. That's a great ending. That's such a... Oh boy, that was a goddamn good episode. I'll repeat it again, or well, I'm gonna repeat everything I say. I want to start off with that end right there. First of all, I want to speak about Christian Slater real quick. Apparently, he's a really big actor. Like, since I watched the first episode a couple days ago, I sort of just did like a survey with my family just to see if they knew him, and everyone fucking loves him. You know what I mean? And apparently he's really, really big. I find it interesting that I really never really heard about this gentleman like my entire life, and then randomly, you know what I mean, a couple weeks ago I heard about him being in the Dexter show, and then now this, and I've been missing out. He is fucking phenomenal. I don't know how to say it. Now I'll just use a joking term like he has aura, but something about the way that he speaks, again, I keep repeating it, he feels like a cult of personality. It feels like he has such strong ideals, and it's so easy for him to manipulate others. And it's the form of manipulation, or the kind of manipulation that it's like tricking people into doing what you want, even like, and tricking them into thinking that it's their idea, if that makes any sense. And I really like that. Again, I've only had like an hour and a half with these characters, so I don't know them to their like fullest potential. And I don't understand them, all their nuances and all that so far. Especially someone like Mr. Robot. It's awkward to call him that. But so like, I don't know all of his exact purposes, because obviously he's come out with the blunt sort of ideas like, oh, this is my goal, this is my goal, this is my goal, we're going to do this plan, but I don't know if there's any sort of second layers to him, or like any layers that'll be peeled back as we sort of see his relationship with Elliot go forward. And I also want to say this, and again, put my tinfoil hat on, I could see... I don't know. I don't know, like, if this show has, like, super big plot twists or anything like that, but I could see a world in which all this shit is fake. Like, all this shit is just in his head, and it is sort of... he's using it as motivation... Not motivation, like an excuse, or a way to sort of finally put his plans into action and sort of enact his actual beliefs. I could see that. Okay? Because the only thing that... The only two things that F Society has done so far, one is the hacking thing of E-Corp, which could have all been perpetrated by Elliot. You know what I mean? Like, he could have just done that shit off screen. The initial sort of hacking into dropping something in the thingy wingy. I gotta come up with fake hacker terms. He put the dingle in the bot boop, and he could have saved it himself. And then he also could have filmed that fucking shitty ass video. But it did sound like Mr. Robot. But I could see a world in which he did like a Beautiful Mind sort of situation. So I'm going to continue believing that that's not the case. But it's at the back of my mind. Not even the back. It's in like the dark recesses of my mind that I'm always going to kind of think about it. So, so I can get like a half bonus point if it does come true. Because it does. It seems. I don't know. So far, we've only really met two of them, Darlene and Mr. Robot, and they sort of, I don't know, Darlene maybe sort of pulling Elliot out of his comfort zone, with Mr. Robot being a sort of like, almost like a father figure, you know, someone to look up to and guide you. And again, it could be just him in his head. But I don't know. That last scene was so... the dialogue, first of all, the dialogue in this show has been absolutely 10 out of 10 so far. I need to, like, truly focus in on that, because dialogue is one of those things, like, if it's okay, you don't really notice it. But you only really notice dialogue if it's really good or really bad. And this show so far, it's been, like, it's... And I'm not just saying, like, oh, it's so deep and it's so meaningful. I think that the most important thing with dialogue is, like, realisticness. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could be dropped into a conversation in the show, and it feels like actual humans are speaking. One of the shows that I think is the best at that is The Sopranos. Something I've noted with that show is it feels like the characters weren't just bopped into existence for the show. It feels like they had been living for years and years and years. And I feel like it's the same exact thing with this show so far, specifically with Elliot, and specifically with his inner dialogue. And it's almost like him speaking to us, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're him, or we're his sort of inner mind, his subconscious. It's so fucking good. And again, probably the last time I bring it up, but the Dexter parallels for me is so strong. I mean, I feel like that's honestly the strong point of Dexter as a show, is the inner monologues. It's hard to sort of portray a character who has, you know, to be blunt, fucked up, like, parts of him, you know what I mean, with mental health issues. It's hard to portray that without the inner, you know what I mean? They don't go up to someone and like, hey, I have mental problems. I'm having a tough time. I want to kill someone or hack someone. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work like that. You need sort of personal time with the character in their thoughts. And sometimes inner monologues can be so goddamn stupidly done. And again, unrealistic. But these, like, Elliot's inner dialogue feels panicked and chaotic. And it feels like stuff that pops into his head is being said out loud, if that makes sense. When people inner monologue, it's not some sort of Shakespearean, you know what I mean, 20-page paragraph without any mistakes. It's sort of frantic, especially when he thinks something is going to go wrong or he thinks he's in trouble. It sort of starts panicking, and all the thoughts, you know, negative, positive, this, that, sort of come out really fast, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. This guy who is now watching Angela and Ollie, I guess. First of all, I fucking hate Ollie with all my heart. I could say this. He is already on his way to being one of my all-time most hated characters. In a good way. Like, not like, oh, I want to turn off the show. But I mean, like, in a good way, like, I hate him. Obviously, they want me to feel that way if he's cheating on his fucking girl, you know what I mean? But I wonder if, again, I don't really know the sort of structure of this show. Obviously, I know that there's 4 seasons. I don't know if this is a show that, like, each season has a big bad, and then each season also has sort of a secondary antagonist. I don't know if it's going to be a sort of, in this instance, like a hacking of the week, where we do a new hack every week. Again, sorry, the vocabulary of this will come along with me at some point, I promise. So, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this hacker guy is going to be sort of like a problem for next episode, or he's going to be a recurring thing for the first half of the season. I don't know, but he obviously, I mean, dude, why taking a CD, and then even, like, you want to get the guy off your back, you don't even listen to it. Just fucking make a tweet or some shit. Hey, this guy, da-da-da. Come on, dude, you stupid. And the absolute worst thing, okay? First of all, he's a grown-ass adult, okay? I mean, I feel like, again, I don't know when this was made. I think probably like 10 years ago, I would assume. But in today's society, you should always be wary of being hacked or being given a virus, especially if you're being told to do something and it continuously doesn't work. Obviously, you've already been got, okay? But to go along with this guy, I don't even remember if we got his name, to be honest. Ollie did say that he had been going to talk to them a lot. Is it a sort of like, is he targeting couples, or was he targeting just these people? What's the sort of goal here? Is it, black market kidnapping or rape or some shit like? I don't know. I do not know. But that's creepy. Like, that is really creepy, and that, honestly, it's hard, and I think it's, obviously, with what I'm about to say, it's a very modern problem, but I think everyone's sort of had those moments where you're afraid that someone's watching you through your technology. This is one of the things that, like, creeps me out, gives me goosebumps a little bit. Like, God damn, am I being watched right now? I don't really care. I'm making a video. I want to be watched, but I want to know who I'm being watched by, if that makes any sense. Anything else? Dude, this fucking dog. The dog might be the goddamn villain of the whole show right here. We need to get him under control. Dude, that pissing off screen is dude, that sound gave me immediate, like, shocks. You're waking up out of a dead sleep to see your dog pissing. Oh my god. This show is great. I really want to say that. I keep saying how high my hopes were for this show. And I'm not saying, like, 2 episodes in, it's the greatest show I've ever watched. But it's been 2 really goddamn good episodes, I will say. I think the thing I'm most interested in is this Elliot and Mr. Robot relationship. Again, it could be, I don't, it's one of those things, I guess, sorry for getting crazy. There are maybe a couple slight hints that it could be fake. So I don't want to, like, completely not account for them, but at the same time, would they make this whole storyline be in his head? They could. He's crazy. Those therapy scenes also have been really goddamn good. Not like Sopranos level good, but they have been very interesting. It's very different than the Sopranos sort of therapy scenes, because the main focus is sort of in Elliot's head, if that makes sense. Like the therapy-ness, the advice, the talking of the therapist. What was it? Krista? That stuff's important, and the stuff that she's saying kind of hits sometimes, but I think the most important thing is his inner dialogue throughout the conversation, either picking her apart or, you know what I mean? As opposed to Sopranos, where the talking back and forth is the main sort of point of the scenes. I got a question here. Well, for this Tyrell shit is weird. So he knows that Elliot, you know what I mean, did this shit. I mean, it was pretty goddamn obvious with that fucking thing, and he sort of wanted to grab him. One, to maybe get an ally, because he knows how, adept he is at this shit, and then also he's obviously just good at hacking. He would want someone on his side like that. But I don't know. There's got to be something under the surface with this shit. You know what I mean? And why is he calling it Evil Corp? Does anytime someone say E Corp, Elliot just hears Evil Corp? Like, is that what I'm hearing? Because I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know what's in his head and what's not. I don't know what's reliable and what's not. And I really like that. I really like that. It's something that's hard to do, because you need sort of you need an unreliable narrator, an unreliable main character, and typically that means some mental health issues. That is what we have 100%. But it's interesting. It's got my mind going a couple different ways. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. They could go so many ways. You know what I mean? Like, it's got me thinking here. Because obviously, Mr. Robot and this whole F Society thing, they want to sort of get rid of the debt and all that. Is that that seems like their main goal right now? Do they like succeed in that early on, and then we have multiple new goals, or like because this is what I mean. I'm so early in the show, and I know that this show is absolutely amazing. That's what everyone said. I don't know the levels to which they would take the plot, if that makes sense. Like, would they sort of stall or have Elliot and F Society struggle with this plan for 4 seasons? Or is that something like they achieve right away, and it's sort of the aftermath of that we follow? You know what I mean? Is this a situation where he gets arrested and he gets thrown in jail and he works for the government, or this, that? There's so many ways that they could take this story and take Elliot that I don't really have any sort of set in stone predictions. And I love that. I don't know what to expect after 2 episodes. I'm along for the ride, fully. I think that's going to be it. I think I talked about everything important in that episode. I'm still getting the characters down. I'm moving on I got confused with Shayla and Darlene and stuff right in the beginning. There's so many of the I don't know. But I'll get it. I'll get it down. That's going to be it. I will see you guys next week. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reaction up on Patreon. Please check it out. And if you like the content I produce on the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It really helps me out. See you guys next week.